Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Football Manager Experiment, where today it's a short little one that I thought would be a little bit interesting to take a look at. And it is if we moved all the Welsh teams back to Wales. How would it happen? How would they get on? And what kind of results would go down? What we've done is moved the teams who were in the English divisions, who actually are Welsh teams, back into the Welsh JD Cymru Premier League, just to kind of see how things go. And the teams that we've brought over are obviously Cardiff, a team who are currently plying their trade in the Championship, half decent side, so expecting them to do pretty well, that's for sure. We've also got Merthyr Town, who's down in the lower reaches of non-league. Same with Merthyr Tiftil, again another club that is in the English divisions but play in Wales. You've got Newport County, who's of course in the Football League, doing okay in there as well. And then Swansea as well, who's a Championship team, again fighting for promotion of course, but has lots of very good prospects and has been recently in the Premier League alongside Cardiff as well. And then finally, newly owned Wrexham, by the likes of the Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds and John McAnally. John McAnally? I can't remember his name. Is that bad? It's probably quite bad that I can't remember his name. Staff. Ryan Reynolds and Rob McAnally. Crikey. That's, yeah. But excellent otherwise. So it'll be interesting to see how they get on. If TNS, who are kind of the top dogs, along with Connah's Quay more recently, if they're able to fight them off for kind of the top of the table, or if it's quite easy for them to drop down and end up getting relegated. But let's jump ahead and take a look how it gets on. And here we are then, and the champions, by quite a long way as well, 13 points in the end. It was Cardiff. Swansea sitting in second, Newport in third, and then Wrexham in fourth. TNS wrapping up the top five, so they were able to fight somewhat for the top half of the table. We've got Merthyr Town and Merthyr Tiftil round the bottom. Merthyr just avoiding relegation. Tiftil not doing so well. We can see player stats that Paul Mullin, top goal scorer there. Thierry Nevers, Elliot Lee up there as well. Joe Malkin and Declan McManus, along with Chris Venables, all competing for the top spot as well from the teams who were originally in there. But we've also got a couple of players from Swansea. Interesting that the next Cardiff players are all down in 10th place with Omar Bogle. That's Larry Coyote, Shea Yojo and Callum Robinson. All end up with 8 goals apiece. But they top the table. Interesting to see there with a good 56 goal difference. Merthyr Tiftil only on 52, so not great to be honest. We can see the average ratings, though, of the Cardiff players are very, very high. They've obviously done very well this season. Assist-wise, Aaron Wildig with the most there for Newport County. Daniel Williams with 9 for Swansea and Jordan Davis with 9 for Wrexham as well. And then player of the matches, Luke Muttruck, doing very well for Cardiff Met Uni, getting 7 there. Chris Owens for Connah's Quay got 5. And then, yeah, Callum Robinson with 4 as well. Let's take a look then. Transfer-wise, were there any big ones? What's the biggest transfers we saw? Janelle Bennett going off to Dagenham and Redbridge. Malone Romeo going off to Exeter. Inzo, Oliver Shannon coming into Wrexham. That's quite a big one. Otherwise, Wrexham seem to have actually sold a good few players. Maybe because they don't think they're going to be getting as much when it comes to kind of funds and that sort of thing. Cardiff, though, how did they get on? If we jump back a year, we can see they absolutely ran ragged. They got to the semi-final of the JD Welsh Cup, losing out to Swansea in the end in that one, but otherwise being pretty comfortable most of the rest of the season. The only 2 games they lost were, in fact, against Swansea. The Nathaniel MG Cup as well. They actually got knocked out by Swansea as well. So the rivalry with Swansea, they only managed to win once. But overall, does it matter when you're winning the league? I guess not. But Swansea, how did they get on then? If we take a look, we can see they've obviously must have done quite well getting to the final of the Welsh Cup. And in fact, actually losing to Newport County in that one. They did win the Nathaniel MG Cup against Caverford West. which I guess they're in the Welsh second division. An interesting team to sit there, all things considered. But there you go. They got to the final, but it was in fact Swansea that were able to win that one. But the losses against Newport, Cardiff in there, a draw against Wrexham, to Newport as well. Obviously didn't help their cause when going for the title, even though they were able to kind of beat Cardiff a couple of times, in fact. Wrexham, though, how did they see their season going? Again, it seems like they dropped off a little bit at the end of the season. Newport, Swansea, TNS, all too hard for them. Cardiff as well, causing issues for them in the final kind of championship area of the game. But there you go. I think we'll leave it there. A little bit of a shorter one today because it's just a little bit of an interesting one. We did try and take a look at Sim into another year, but for some reason it just breaks and they don't play any games, and it's only one cup competition, I think. And I didn't think it was really worth taking a look at that. Don't know why it breaks. If anyone can work out a reason why and can fix it, let me know. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments down below of anything else you want me to take a look at when it comes to experiments, and I'll be sure to see what I can do. But for now, I'll catch you in the next one.